Malaysia's July inflation, as measured by the Consumer Price Index, rose 3.2% from last year, with one of the main culprits being higher transport costs. This was just below the 3.3% forecast of economists polled by Reuters. According to the Department of Statistics, there had been a significant increase of 7.7% on a year-on-year basis in July 2017, after rising 10.5% in June 2017. For July 2017, the average price of 1 litre of RON 95 at the pump was RM1.96 compared with RM1.75 in July 2016. Adding to the number was also costlier food and non-alcoholic beverages, which rose 4.2% and accounts for 30.2% in the CPI weights. A report issued by the Australian Transport Safety Bureau said that metal fatigue could be the culprit behind the malfunction of a plane belonging to AirAsia X Berhad on June 25th this year. According to the ATSB, the engine manufacturer have found that a section of the blade on the Airbus A300 was separated from the blade base. ATSB recaps that when the aircraft had departed from Perth to KL, a fan blade in number 1 engine had failed, resulting in engine damage and airframe vibration. Interviews and analysis showed that the crew had conducted an in-flight engine shutdown and returned safely to Perth. ATSB said that the findings would be included in the draft safety investigation report, which would be provided to relevant parties for comment before a final report is issued. At the time of this recording, AAX had not issued a statement in response. As the fallout from the scrapping of the proposed merger between AMMB Holdings Berhad and RHB Bank Berhad continues, Reuters reports that Australia and New Zealand Banking Group Limited's talks to sell its 24% stake in AMMB to QAP has been called off, quoting sources. ANZ has been looking to sell its AmBank stake since early last year as the group disposes of its minority stakes in Asia and after AmBank featured in investigations of alleged corruption at 1MDB. According to the Reuters story, the QAP sale depended very much on the merger, which fell through after both were unable to reach mutually acceptable terms. At current market value, ANZ's AmBank stake is worth $790 million. UEM Sunrise Berhad saw its second quarter net profit jump by 73% as its property sales increased and it sold some land. Net profit clocked in at 94.6 million compared with 54.7 million reported in last year's corresponding quarter. It was a similar story with revenue, which rose by 67% to 897.8 million from 537.8 million. According to UEM Sunrise, the three main contributors for its better numbers were Residency 22 in Mont Kiara, Aurora Melbourne Central and Tiga in Puteri Harbour. The group also sold its Elderbridge land in Canada for 371 million ringgit. UEM Sunrise's MD and CEO Anwar Shahrin Abdul Ajib said, the sale of the Canadian land notwithstanding, contribution from property development revenue has also improved, in view of strong construction progress achieved during the period. Number forecast operator Magnum Berhad saw a 175% leap in its second quarter earnings despite a drop in revenue. Net profit came in at 60 million ringgit compared with 21.9 million last year due to higher profits from gaming, but was mitigated somewhat by losses from its investment holdings and other division. Revenue was 0.8% lower at 620.6 million, mainly due to one less draw. Magnum declared a dividend of 3 cents per share. As for the coming months, Magnum is expecting it to remain challenging as consumers turn cautious and intense competition from illegal operators. To combat that, Magnum says that it would continue to be responsive to changes in market trends and strive to tailor its marketing strategies and products to mitigate the sales decline.